So many people that I know are injecting test prop once a week or twice a week. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Here's why. Watch the video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to properly inject doses, if they should be taken once a week, twice a week, every 48 hours, why, and how many people actually abuse them by thinking that more is better. Why do people really don't know how to inject? They take the wrong doses, they take way too much, and why is it so dangerous to take way too much? So here's what people do. They'll take 400 milligrams of tren a week, they'll take 800 milligrams of EQ, 1,000 grams of test, and they want to inject test 400 3 times a week, and it's just ridiculous. Then on the other note, they're not injecting enough. You're taking test sip 100 milligrams a week, you're taking test sip, injecting it once a week, test E once a week, and then the worst is you're doing test prop once a week or twice a week. You don't know how many females I speak to. Actually, let me correct. Every single female that I speak to, every single one injects test prop once a week or twice a week. Let's get something clear. The propionate is a very fast ester that needs to be injected every single day. Propionate is every day. The most that you can wait is 48 hours because after 24 hours it will start to spike down. Okay, so now here's another note, which is actually even worse. There are some people, I don't know why this is, either they're scared to inject or they think that they're gonna get by injecting once a week, test 400, which is a blend, sus 250, test sip 250, test E, and even test 500, which is kind of a fraud because that's gonna knock out your arm. You're gonna be in so much pain that doesn't even exist. It just can't be made. It can, but it's underdosed. But the thing is, these people that just do it once a week, here's what happens. Even though you're injecting a long ester like test sip or test E, which are dispensed at the TRT clinics, they're only on an upward range for 5 days. After 5 days, the levels start decreasing, which means you're gonna feel less. You're gonna feel more crappy. You're gonna have less energy, and your body starts to lose its balance. When you inject this twice a week, even if you're on a TRT regimen and only doing 1 cc a week, then divide that. And once you divide that into 125 and 125, your body will remain balanced the whole week, the whole month, and the whole time that you're on a cycle. Your body likes balance, consistency, and harmony, and it likes everything to be steady. And that is how your body performs the best. And if you don't, remember, when you start doing more, then your liver is going to overflow. And the best example of this is you have a cup and you fill up the cup with water. When you fill up the cup to the top and you're still pouring water, what happens to the water? It's going to overflow. The same thing that happens to your liver. Your liver only has a certain amount, and whatever anabolics are deposited in there, it has a certain amount. And if you don't use it up, it's going to eventually overflow. And that's when the guy has to stop his cycle because he's doing things all wrong. When you start overdoing it and abusing it, taking way too much, your liver is going to overflow, your body's going to fill with toxicity, and then you're going to get the unwanted side effects and the sides. You're going to get gyno, you're going to get high estrogen, water retention, bloating, the acne, and then you're going to get a lot of liver toxicity because the liver is going to overflow. If you don't lose it, you're going to spill out. So the best thing to do is to dose things properly. Whether you're taking tren E or tren Ace. If you're taking tren Ace, you have to inject every 48 hours minimum. If you're taking MPP, which is natural penoprop, you have to inject every 48 hours. If you are injecting test prop, ladies and gentlemen as well, but the ladies, because every single one of you that I've spoken to on the telefono does it once a week. If that's your coach, you better get a new coach. You better dial my number and hook me, and I'll hook you up to do it correctly. But you can't because your levels are up, and then 6 days you're down. So it's completely ludicrous and insane to actually do it that way. And if you need help with training, anabolics, a cycle, food, or whatever it is, then email me at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com or go to my website and book your consultation at www.miamilifeandfitness.com, because we don't want to see you get estrogenic side effects. The toxicity is real, and it's when you have to stop your cycle, and that's just a true indication that you failed and you messed up. So I'm not going to ask anybody to subscribe anymore, but at least just like and comment below on what you think you did. Have you made these errors before? And if you didn't, good for you. Watch one of these 2 videos.